The bead, we got the bead, we got the bead. Yeah! We got it! Whoa, it's a Monday.
It's Monday after Easter. Wow, we got the Easter lull going on here.
Yeah,
holy
too
smokes.
much ham.
Too much ham. Is that what you do, ham?
You're a hammer?
And cheese potatoes? What do you do here?
Yeah, I just let everybody else cook. But
Oh, there you go. Nice. Show up. All right, cool.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Do you guys bring leftovers into here?
I didn't, but I should have.
You should have. It's so true. What's going on here today? Anything big?
Yeah.
You got the beat.
You got the beat. Yeah.
We had a big weekend. We have 19 25 CX5s left. So those are going pretty fast. We got the new 2026 is here.
Yeah.
A lot of programs going on right now. I mean, they released like a 0.9% interest rate, which who's heard of that? Like anytime.
Yeah.
You know, in recent years.
Sure.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot.
What's the deal with leasing versus purchasing? Still kind of just depends on your lifestyle. Is that the deal?
Definitely depends on a lifestyle, but there was this time where like the leasing. We had more people buying than leasing, and normally that's usually about a 50-50 split.
Okay.
And it's because the interest rates on the leases were so high that if you built like a buy payment and a lease payment, it was like they're the same. So a lot of people were like, well, I'll just buy it. But those interest rates are back down. Like I worked a lease the other day on actually a CX50, and I think the interest rate ended up being like 1.7% on a lease. So like a 1% interest rate on a lease is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
oh my
the
gosh.
leases are good.
Get ready because the rent-a-backs are coming.
You're not kidding.
After May.
Yeah. Well, it's actually after March. My car's paid off.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I know.
All right.
Prospect right here.
Here we go. Here's the 6 minutes of things you need to know to get through this week.
John, here's where it starts. Today's already April 6th, which means we gave the deadline of tomorrow. You can Venmo us $5, and the $5 is for the American Heart Association. Our friend Melanie over at 100.7 Star we said we want you guys to buy plant stakes that say things like "Water me, YaJagoff." Basically, it's a $5 donation, and we're giving you something for it because she is up for the Impact Award, the Women of Impact. So we want to help her out. We have over $200 accumulated so far. Let's hit $350. That's our goal.
All right.
So Venmo YaJagoff podcast by tomorrow,
$5.
We will donate all to Melanie's behalf.
Or if you send us $10
about the podcast. Yes, $10.
If you send us $10, we'll send you two.
You got it.
Yeah. All right.
Podcast was amazing. We had an armadillo. Larry.
What?
Yeah.
Like
An
actual
armadillo.
one?
Literally every time Kathy Schlatt would say something about the armadillo, it was like up on its hind legs.
It was a 3-banded armadillo.
Really?
How about you remember
No
it was
kidding.
3-banded?
Not the 9-band. It was a 3-band.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and Mancini's Posca
Was
bread.
it neat? Did you get to touch it?
No, we weren't allowed to
can't
touch it. But it is really, it's neat to see
Looks
it.
super
It looks
cool.
like a toy.
Okay.
It does look like a toy. And then we also talked about April 12th, 412 Day. Larry, if you do not know about this, we need to fill you in. Literally this Sunday, we are going to facilitate some of our favorite games that you know and love. It is the 40-chair parking chair musical chairs with John and Rachel. Yeah, so it's going to be so much fun. We will have the actual parking chair that we use as the final chair. We will have a Turner tea chugging contest. And John, what's your favorite?
Strawberry jello pretzel salad. Eat off. No hands.
No hands?
Yeah, no hands.
hands.
Oh, that's a fun one.
That's
Some
all
of the best
happening.
pictures you ever gather, but you'll be gagging. All right?
Yeah.
Because they're disgusting.
All happening where, John?
At the Bakery Square,
At the
12 to 5:30.
Bakery scare.
At the scare. It's
All
all good.
right.
And actually, before we go to that, we have like an entire day planned for you. So our thought was, why don't you go with our friends over at the CityCast at Southern Tier? We're going to be there at 11 o'clock in the morning over on the North Shore. And they're celebrating 412 as well. So we're really excited for that because... Listen, we love to support others, especially our friends over at CityCast. There will be a specialty CityCast beer, a Pittsburgh beer. The Nebby Neighbor will be
Southern
on tap.
Tier.
How cool is
Are
that?
you coming? You have to wear
You
it.
should totally come.
Can I
It's
tell you a
11
funny
o'clock.
story about
Do
Southern
it.
Tier?
Yeah.
So when I first got my dog, Kevin, if you guys have never seen my dog,
seen
he's
Kevin.
a Belgian Malinois, so he's a psychopath. I love him. I literally had him for like 3 days.
Okay.
In Southern Tier, they're dog friendly on their patio.
Right. I was just going to say it's
yeah.
dog friendly, kid friendly. Yeah.
So I'm like, this will be cool. Let's go down there, get lunch. Like the dog can come and so on and so forth. Well, they have like this nice mulch section with like
Yes.
all these plants and all that. A rabbit comes running out while we're sitting there eating, and he looks at it and gets all crazy, and I'm like trying to calm him down, and he's like shaking and he's looking at it. He just wants to go.
Okay.
So I reached down to like grab his collar and accidentally unlatched his leash, and it was like a scene out of a show.
Did they ask you to leave?
My God.
He took off after this rabbit, and he was running all through Southern Tier chasing a rabbit, slamming into trees, running through bushes. It was so fun.
Oh my God. That will not happen on 412 Day with CityCast, I
Oh,
promise.
it was so embarrassing.
So funny.
It was so embarrassing.
How
Oh
long
my
did it
God.
take you to round them up?
Only like a minute, but it was a
Okay.
chaotic
Felt like a
minute
half
because,
hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the patio was
Yeah.
packed. It was like nice weather
That's
out
funny.
and everything, so
That's
that
right.
every
People were like,
table
"Get
was
that
taken. And
guy, get your dog together."
Listen,
Nice.
also, Larry, you know it's coming. It is the draft. The NFL draft is coming to Pittsburgh, and we
I
are
heard.
kicking it off on April the 21st at Mike's Beer Bar with Allegheny Mountain's Malt Sustainable Sip-Off. We are so stoked to go to Mike's Beer Bar. There are going to be 11 different versions that you can try, taste test, all that good stuff. And John, I heard you're going on PTL to talk about it.
Yeah, well, we're going to be there live at Mike's Beer Bar next, Monday the 20th.
Yeah.
We'll be there in the background,
Excited
getting ready
for
to
that.
explain it all, because we will be there emceeing it with Kid Mental.
Yeah, we're pretty stoked for that. So that's the 21st. Then the 22nd from 4 to 7 at PNC Plaza is the Taste of the Draft. YaJagoff, you need to go. There's a specialty code. You can get $50 off the ticket. You're rubbing elbows with all kind of NFL players, past and present, as well as Roger Goodell, an amazing chef, 20 different things that you can taste, all for the draft. And
Andrew
it's-
Zimmern,
Yeah.
famous chef, going to be there.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
And it's all benefiting food insecurities, and that's what Taste of the Draft does. It is to help with nonprofits for the 90 different communities within our. Do we have 90 different, not communities,
In the
neighborhoods?
city, there are
yeah,
90 different- yeah.
neighborhoods.
That makes sense.
Crazy.
Yep.
Then on the 23rd from 12 to 6, Alloy 26. John, how stoked are you for that? Oh.
We will be emceeing over at Alloy 26 because you're going to be roaming around the north side, and there's just a free place to come hang out and there's an I Made It market there, and rate the 3 members of the Clarks, including Scott Lacey, will be playing there.
Literally
So we
cannot
will be
wait.
hanging
I
out,
like their
rubbing elbows
music.
with everybody who's roaming through the
They have
north
such good
side
music, yeah.
for the first day
It's
of the
free.
draft. Totally free.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So those are the things that we're doing before the draft. And then it is May the 16th, Strawberry Jello Pretzel Salad, where Jay, who has won 3 times in a row, is going to be there. He may have a demo, but he's going to judge it. So we're super stoked for that. Make sure you get your tickets on Eventbrite. Yeah, there's so
Only
much
500
happening.
tickets, yeah.
So much happening.
It's coming up. It's almost just a little over a month away.
Yeah.
Strawberry Jello.
I'm
Blair,
coming to that one.
How are you feeling on this Mazda Monday?